Okay, good day everyone. So we are in our day 2 of our free beginners class. So today we are going to be drafting our basic bodice block half scale. We'll be needing our tape rule, our pattern master, our marker, pencil if possible, and then our measurements. Okay, so quickly, I actually started the video, but I didn't know that it wasn't recording, so I had to erase it and start all over again. So I'll be very brief. First of all, I'm going to looking at it from if it's videoing, if it's showing what I'm doing. I'm going to take our margin line. I'm going to take this line as our margin line. Okay, I'll divide the pattern paper into two because I'm drafting for both the back and the front bodies. I want it to be very fast. When I'm done, I'm going to use this marker pen to highlight it very well for you so that you can see it. So quickly, I'm going to take all my horizontal measurements. For this client, I'm working with the half length of 17, under bust of 14, the bust point of 11, and then 2 inches above the bust point is usually the chest line. So I'm going to draw out all my horizontal lines measurements. I'm going to draw them out like this. I hope you are seeing it. Is it showing? Okay, I'm going to draw them out like this. Okay, and then I'm working with a shoulder of 16. You know, we divide our shoulder by 2 equals to 8. I'm going to come down by 1 inches. This is here. And then I'm working with a basic neckline of 3 by 3 inches. 3 by 3. Then I'm going to draw a square like this. Draw a square like this, and then I will do it like this. Then from this place that I came down by 1 inch, I'm going to make it touch the neck like this, 1 inch. Then I will draw a vertical line from that point to touch the chest line. Remember I said 2 inches above the nipple line is the chest line. So I'll do it like this. Okay, let me label so that I won't confuse. This is our chest line. This is our nipple point, nipple line. No, and it's still nipple point. Some people call it nipple point. Leave there. Some people call it nipple point. This is our under bust, and this is our waistline. This is our waistline. Okay, this is our waistline. And then our nipple to nipple is 4 inches. So I'm going to draw a vertical line from the nipple point to the chest line. Good evening. To the chest line. Okay, like this. I didn't take it up. Remember, we're drawing a basic bodice. Okay, we're drafting a basic bodice. Okay, then I want to remove my dart. I'm going to come here, take ½ inch from this side and ½ inch from this side, connect it back to the nipple point like this. Connect it back to the nipple point like this. Okay, so you can see. Then on this line, this is the armhole line. I'm going to divide it into 2. I have 8 here. Divide into 2 is 4. I'll come in by ½ inch like this, and then I'll connect it back to this place, to this shoulder like this. Connect it to the shoulder like this. Our bust we are working with is 42. Sorry, divide by 4. It's 10.5. That is here. You come down to the nipple point, you take the same 10.5. Okay, you draw a straight line, you draw a line to connect both of them. Then you come to the under bust. Our under bust is 36 divided by 4 is 9. Okay, this is 9. Our dart here is half inch. Look at it. Can you see? It's half inch. You are going to come here and replace it with half inch. You connect this point. You can't see, sorry. You connect this point to this point. Okay, I said our dart is half inch. Our dart is our under bust is 36. This is how I got the 36. From this point, you measure 36, which is 9 inches. You now you check for the dart, how many is here? It's half inch. You come here and you replace the dart. If you don't replace it, you are going to run into trouble. So I'll connect these two lines together like this. Okay, then our waist is 37, which is 9.025. 9.025. That is here. I'll check how many inches I have for my dart here. I have 1 inch. So I'm going to transfer it back here, which is this. So I'm going to connect this line to this point to this point like this. Like this. Okay. Then from this place that I took half inch, I'll connect it back to this chest line like this. Like this. Connect it like this. Okay, so this is our basic bodice block. Let me quickly use the ruler to highlight it so that you see it very well. I don't know if you are even seeing what I'm doing. Can you see? Okay. Okay, then one thing you should also note that you have to remove the bust dart. If you don't remove the bust dart, there's going to be gaping on this side. How do you remove the bust dart? You take not less than 1 inches depending on the bust size. So but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to take 1 inch. So you come down by 1 inch from the nipple point. 1 inch. Connect it back to the bust point like this. You see, connect it back like this. So by the time you close this, it will now match with the back pattern, because usually the back pattern is shorter than the front pattern because of the bust at the front. So if my half length for the front is 17, with this 1 inch that I subtract here, my back length for back will be 16. So let's draft the back pattern. Okay, so quickly let's draft the back pattern. Let me just rule this line as my guide. All these markers safe. They don't used to like. They don't used to. Okay. I hope you can see it anyway. Let me use the pen. So we're drafting our back pattern now. Okay, we're going to be taking 1 inch as our zipper allowance. Please don't forget to include your zipper allowance. So 1 inch is enough. 1 inch is enough for the zipper allowance. Gone are those days where we use 2 inches for zipper allowance. 1 inch is just enough for you, for your zipper allowance. Okay, so I said our front length, our half length for the front is 17. That means our half length for the back is going to be 16. So I'm going to measure 16 inches. Remember, this is an half scale. It's a half scale, sorry. It's a half scale draft bodice, okay? So this is it. Then our shoulder is 16. All our measurements, can you see? All our measurements will be starting from here, from this point, not from this other one, from here for the back. Okay, so I'm going to take my shoulder. 16 divided by 2 is 8. I come down by 1 inch. Yeah, I'm trying to be very fast. Okay, the neckline is 3 by 3, which is the basic neckline. From this neckline you can do any neckline that you want. You can draw any neckline that you want. I'll connect the shoulder back to my shoulder slope, and then I want to take all my vertical measurements. My under bust is 14, bust point 17, chest line is 9. So I'm just going to draw a straight line like this. Straight line. I'm not covering it, okay? Straight line like this and like this. Good. Maybe I'm not going to even use the... Is this video clear at all? I'm not going to use the marker since we are seeing it well. Okay. So draw it like this. Remember I said our nipple to nipple is 4. Is 8 actually. Divide by 2. That is 4. So if I say 4, you know that is times 2. So I'm going to draw our dart from the chest line. You know we drew our dart from the nipple point at the front pattern on this side, right? But for the back, we are going to draw it from the chest line down to the waistline. Then we'll still come down and take our 1 inch on both, half inch on both sides, making it 1. You will now draw a straight line to connect it like this. Like this. Okay, then we'll draw our vertical line from like this. Okay, yes. Then let's take our body measurement. Our bust is 42. Divide by 4 is 10 and half. 10 and half. Look at it. Are you seeing it? And okay, let me do the tape this way so that you see it very well. 10 and half. Okay, this is our 10 and half. I already taught you how to read your tape. Yes. Then you transfer that 10 and half down here like this. 10 and half. This is it. Draw a straight line like this to meet it. Pam. Then our under bust is 36. Divided by 4 is what? 9. Our dart intake here is 0.75. You add it up here. 0.75. You know I said if you don't transfer your dart intake, you are going to run into trouble. Big trouble. Big trouble. So in our subsequent class, as time goes on, I'll teach you how to do pattern drafting. And with that pattern draft, how you can transfer to fabric. Let me not go into that because to make me talk too much. Our waist is 37, divided by 4 is 9.025, plus our dart here, 1 inch. You come back and add your 1 inch. Okay, then you do what? You pam, draw your line. Okay, then you come here and take your armhole curve, armhole curve, very neat and easy. Draw any style line of your choice. Okay, in one of our class also we'll be looking at necklines, different types. This my neckline is not sitting. Different types of neckline, how to draft different types of neckline. Okay, so this is our back block. This is the back block. This is the front block. Maybe I should highlight it so that you see. Okay, let me quickly highlight it. This marker is still not writing.